Hey guys, here we are playing, yeah, probably just think and explain.
Now look where we
Continue.
are. My entire game is
This
destroyed.
is Stanley
It was the only thing
Parable,
in the world that was
and
mine, and
we've
you've run it into the ground.
we've
What, did you think that would be
basically
funny?
driven the
You just had to
narrator insane,
see?
I think.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a
Yes.
child.
No.
Oh,
I'm a mad child.
my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Did he just
follow my
have a
lead and
temper
you'll be fine.
tantrum and
All
restart
right.
the game
When
himself?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
What the?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Did he
choosing
just reset it
responsibly
quickly
and
so
always
fast?
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Going back. I'm going back.
No, you can't go back.
What?
No! Why did you do that?
Okay.
Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly
like,
as Stanley
huh?
would. That means choosing responsibly and always
I miss the
putting
trigger
story
somehow?
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
So now you're
aware of
actually back
disbelief,
onto the
Stanley
story.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh yeah, you can go in that broom closet, by the way. Oh, what? Hey, he locked it? Oh, what a pain in the ass.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Oh,
to
he
his
can go
boss's
down, by
office.
the way. That is an option.
I can?
Oh. Oh, what? Oh, he's really throwing a tantrum. Oh, he's really throwing a tantrum right now, bro. He's really making sure that you follow the correct path this time.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Well, if you have to speak.
I think you just gotta press it.
I am pressing.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He
Try
spoke
it?
it into the receiver
Try saying that?
right there on the wall.
I guess.
Nightshark 115.
No?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Nightshark
Please
115.
speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Nightshark 115.
Huh. See, this is
Okay,
different
fine.
because...
You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Oh. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
Oh no, we're the narrator! What? Bro, he got so angry he replaced us, and now we're the narrator instead.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Oh, wow.
The end.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Is this literally it?
The story needs you.
This is one of the endings, yeah.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can
This
work
fucking
together. I'll accept
ridiculous.
whatever
This is
you
just
do. I simply need you to
bonkers.
take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
Oh, now he's getting
More
now.
important than you can ever
Now
know.
he's getting all upset.
I knew
Oh,
this.
gee.
The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. I have to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
First choice.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Wait, did it just froze?
Take as much time as you need.
I guess it's giving you a chance to... Oh, never mind. Oh, man. That's so crazy.
Like, the fuck? Also, sorry for the bar
A
on
soft
the bottom.
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
He changed his dialogue. Wait, now I feel the urge. Thank you. Eat!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this
No, I think
narration
that's the
and
same as
realized it
before,
was
isn't
part
it?
of the game's design all along.
We'll see.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now.
Yeah. I'm not. This feels like the same. Wait,
Ooh,
what?
he's changed the layout.
Did he literally change the layout?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah! Huh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, sure,
Standing
that's
now
the
in this
answer.
incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You
I
sure?
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
I'm asking for.
Alright, this time you do answer the phone.
I was planning to, so that's a good.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Been waiting.
That's her, Stanley.
There you go.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
What a dick.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Try to get away. Try to get away. Go elsewhere in the hallway. See what happens.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, dick. Hell.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
I already don't like it.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Fucking dick.
As he wandered
He's
through
basically
this
trying to
fantasy
say that
world, he
Stanley's
began to fill it
whole
with many possible
existence is just
paths and destinations.
boring.
Down
And
one
he
path
made
lay
up.
an enormous round room
He's saying
with
that
monitors and
Stanley
mind
made up his
controls.
game for
Down another
himself,
was a yellow line that weaved in many
which
directions.
doesn't make any
And down
sense in
another was a
accordance to
game
what
with a
we've
baby.
seen so
And
far.
he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
You can't. The thing is, like, he's going on and on about all this, like, that we're choosing to press these buttons, but we have no other choice in this situation. We
I
have to
suppose I
press these
can't,
buttons
not in the
to
way I
further the
wanting to.
story.
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I didn't even press a button. We're back in his room again. I'm going.
Can you answer?
This phone.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
What? That's a new one.
Yeah. Not even expecting it, to be honest. Find the computer again. There. Oh, there again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So what are you gonna try
Stanley
and do this
felt
time?
lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach.
I wanna
Giddy in a
one
way
time
he
go
had
off the
eager
beaten
to get
path
back
and
to
see
business, Stanley
like what
took
happens,
the first
'cause-
open door on his left.
Yeah, we did some changing, so maybe change.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone... Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Boo.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Boo.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The 2 of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
So what do you do?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually
big whoop.
Wait.
We don't feel
Where are you
happy. We
going?
want to continue on.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of
Big
this.
whoop. Big whoop.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Look how close to the edge.
Should we kill ourselves or should we not? Should we go back to that room or should we fall down to our death?
Let's see what he says.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here. No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
Also, sorry for the screen glitching, guys. This is just I'm at work, so yeah, it's done. Perfect.
No!
Okay, I actually went for it.
Thank God, you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Getting slower.
My God. Is this really how much you dislike
Because you're
my
dying.
game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Actually, you're supposed to be dead from this height.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
He's sad. I feel sorry for him.
Legitimately sad, right?
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I'm going back.
I am so glad you're having a good time on this game.
But this is sadly where we're going to end off for today, guys. We'll be back like next week. We're going to do this in a replacement of Formula 1 at the temporary time. So, yeah. See you around next time. Bye-bye.
Peace.